Kim Kardashian flies to Mexico for treatment after enduring chronic pain for several years. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian has opened up about a personal health journey that she says has changed her life, one that took her all the way from California to Mexico in search of answers. For years, the reality star and businesswoman has dealt with pain that would not go away, pain that made even simple daily movements difficult. She says she tried every possible method she could find to fix it, from traditional medicine to alternative approaches, but nothing gave her lasting relief. That was until she discovered a treatment called Muse stem cell therapy, something she could not get at home in the United States because it is not yet approved there. Kim explained that she first heard about the treatment a couple of years ago when she injured herself during a workout. She had been lifting weights, something she enjoyed doing to stay fit, when she tore her shoulder. What started as a sharp pain quickly became a constant, exhausting ache. No matter what she tried, from rest to physical therapy, the discomfort stayed. She describes those months as incredibly frustrating, not just because of the physical pain but because it began to affect her mood, her energy, and her ability to fully enjoy time with her 4 children. In her own words, she reached a point where she felt stuck. That was when she came across information about stem cell treatments being offered by Dr. Adil Khan at a place called Eterna Health. This clinic, located in Mexico, uses what it describes as Muse stem cells, a special type of regenerative therapy that works by replacing damaged cells in the body with healthy, fully functional ones. The goal is to help repair tissues such as muscles, joints, and other areas that have been injured or worn down over time. Kim said she was fascinated by the idea, but she wanted to learn as much as possible before trying it. She spoke with the doctor and his team, researched what the treatment involved, and decided to take the chance. When she finally went to Mexico for the first time, she was both nervous and hopeful. Khloe Kardashian, her younger sister, joined her on that trip for support. Together, they spent time at the clinic, where Kim was treated for her shoulder injury. She recalls lying in the treatment room, wearing black pajamas and protective medical glasses, while Khloe sat nearby and snapped a few pictures for memories. The results, Kim says, were better than she could have imagined. Almost immediately after receiving the Muse stem cell therapy, she felt her shoulder loosen up. Movements that had been painful for months suddenly felt easy again. Within a short time, she was able to lift her arm without wincing, sleep comfortably through the night, and resume activities she had put on hold. For her, it felt like getting her life back. She shared her story with her followers back then, but she did not stop thinking about the treatment. Fast forward to recently, and Kim found herself facing a new challenge. For years, she had been quietly dealing with back pain that seemed to get worse over time. It was the kind of pain that could flare up during travel, long workdays, or even while playing with her kids. She had learned to push through it, but deep down she wanted a real solution. Remembering the success she had with her shoulder, she decided to return to Mexico to see Drive Khan again. This second trip was not just about finding relief. Kim also wanted to share more openly about the process, to show her audience what she was going through and why she believed in the treatment. She posted pictures and videos from the clinic, including moments with Khloe, who once again joined her. In the photos, Kim looked calm and focused, ready to see if the Muse stem cells could work their magic a second time. According to Kim, the outcome was just as positive as before. She describes feeling lighter, freer, and pain-free almost immediately after the therapy. She called it a game changer, explaining that the relief was not only physical but emotional. Living without constant discomfort allowed her to focus more on her family, her businesses, and her personal goals. She expressed deep gratitude to the medical team and to the science behind the treatment. Still, Kim made it clear that she was not giving medical advice. She repeatedly reminded her followers that every person's body is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. She urged anyone interested in similar treatments to do their own research, speak with doctors, and make careful, informed decisions. For her, this was a personal journey, and she wanted to share it without promising that others would have the same results. In her social media post, Kim wrote about feeling thankful for having the resources to travel and try new forms of healing. She said she hoped that medical science would continue to develop so that more people could access therapies like this in the future, perhaps even in their own countries without having to fly abroad. She ended her message with words about hope, healing, and believing in the power of future discoveries. Her openness about the process has sparked conversations online, with fans and followers reacting to the story in different ways. Some people praised her for being transparent and for bringing attention to treatments that are still relatively unknown to the general public. Others expressed curiosity, asking questions about what the procedure felt like, how long it took, and whether it was expensive. There were also cautious voices reminding everyone to be careful with unapproved treatments and to always seek professional guidance. For Kim, this is just the latest chapter in a life lived very much in the public eye. She has never shied away from sharing personal experiences, whether they are glamorous, challenging, or deeply human. In this case, she says she is motivated by a desire to help others who might be struggling with chronic pain or injuries that have not responded to regular treatments. By telling her story, she hopes to offer a glimmer of possibility to those who feel they have run out of options. The trip itself was a mix of work, rest, and medical care. When she and Khloe landed in Mexico, they were greeted warmly at the clinic. Staff members made sure they were comfortable, explaining each step of the process in clear and reassuring terms. Kim appreciated the professionalism and attention to detail, noting that the environment felt safe and supportive. She even mentioned enjoying small moments between treatments, like chatting with Khloe, sipping tea, and reflecting on how far she had come since her first visit 2 years ago. She described the actual treatment as surprisingly smooth. The medical team used advanced techniques to deliver the Muse stem cells to the targeted area in her back. While she kept the exact technical details to herself, she did share that the procedure was not as intimidating as she had feared. She compared it to her shoulder treatment, saying that both times the benefits were noticeable right away. Looking back, Kim sees these experiences as a reminder of how important it is to listen to your body. She encourages people not to ignore persistent pain and to keep searching for answers, even if it means exploring unconventional paths. She says that healing is often a combination of the right treatment, the right mindset, and a willingness to try something new. As she returned home to California, Kim felt both relieved and optimistic. She plans to continue taking care of her health while balancing her busy schedule, and she remains open to sharing more updates in the future. For now, she is enjoying the simple things again, moving freely, spending active time with her kids, and waking up without the burden of pain. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.